Good morning, everyone. I got some bad news. The original speakers couldn't make it, so Sara and I are going to fill in, if that's okay. My name is Tom Scott, and I hope you're all here for the presentation about our U.S. legal system and the state of disarray that it's in, and why we're here today is that's what we're going to speak to you about.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sara Naheedy. It did not take me very long as a practicing attorney to realize that the system is not at all what we imagine it to be and what we see it on TV as a citizen, what we would expect from our legal system to do for us. And we would like to change the system and make it a legal system that works for everyone, not the just us system. Our agenda is nothing more than to help people, to empower them, to educate them, to help themselves, protect themselves, and ultimately improve the system.
How many people in this room have been in the United States for 10 or more years, have had no interaction with the legal system? And by that I mean no parking tickets, no traffic tickets, no criminal accusations, no restraining orders, no small claims, no divorce, no class action suits that you're aware of, never been on a jury, never interacted with the legal system. How many people here? Exactly zero. Exactly zero. Now, we've had audiences about 70 to 100 people, and occasionally 5 hands will go up. This is telling, right? This is telling. Think about what I'm asking here. This is going to set the stage for the whole presentation. Everybody's affected by our system. Most of the times, it's not very good. It's not at all what the framers set it up to be. Not even close. When you take competition out of the picture, you lose a lot. And that's what we have today. We have a legal system with no competition. That's probably 50% of the problem. We need 3 legs at least to make a table stand, right? To get this table of justice righted, we need 3 things. We need education, we need unification, and we need implementation. We need those 3 things. The education, we've got nailed in our book, our blog, our show. We've got some great shows. She'll tell you about that in a second. The unification is kind of what we're doing a little today.
You quickly realize that we have a pay-to-play system. If you don't have money, you're not going to win, and the justice system is not going to work for you. Why did we write the book? The point was to reach the most amount of people as possible. We wanted to spread the message and to help educate people and empower them ideally before they get involved and entangled in the system.
Does anyone remember the movie Enemy of the State? All right. Do you remember when Gene Hackman is like, they're going through clothing and they're getting ready to do their thing with the FBI and everybody else, and they're talking back and forth, and he mentions guerrilla warfare. Well, guerrilla warfare basically is when you attack someone, you're much smaller than they are. They're much larger. They're slow, you're quick. They're strong, you're weak. But you take their weapons from them, slowly but surely, and you use it against them. You become stronger, they become weaker. That's what our project is all about. That's all the stuff we write about in our book.
I had a good friend who inadvertently turned into a client last year. She was walking her service dog on the beach in Dana Point. It goes to show you that a normal, law-abiding, perfectly well-intentioned person who is a mother, has her own business, has never been in trouble with the legal system, has never had issues, ended up in jail. That's a I think, eye-opening story about how anybody can be negatively impacted by the legal system.
And what she just described happens in every court, in every state, every day in the United States. None are immune. He is a prosecutor, and he became a defense attorney. He says to me, he says, if you can write a 6-figure check, you're going to get a fair trial and a fair sentence. If you can write a 7-figure check, you're innocent. Well, let's look at it. O.J. Simpson, first trial, innocent, right? Michael Jackson, innocent. Robert Blake, innocent. Wow, that's pretty good. Look at the coincidence, right? But if you can't write the 6-figure check, you're guilty. Money is such a bad thing when you think about it. Money and power. But I would say, yeah, conservatively, 90% of the people, 90% of the cases, rather, in this country are motivated financially. Will you be prepared, not if, but when the legal system strikes? Thank you for having us.